Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the live feed with myself, Victor Gitakwa, representing Party for Tonight. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? So today, we'll be joined by the one and only Hypress, who will be joining us in a few minutes. So we're just gonna wait for her in the meantime. Hope everyone's well, enjoying quarantine. How's quarantine going for all of you? Is it going well? So yeah, as I said earlier, we'll be joined by Melanie, aka Hypress, PR guru, social media specialist, you name it. So yeah, we're just waiting for her to join, and then we'll be shooting with a few questions. Hope everyone's well though. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all. I'm waving at y'all. We out here. So yeah, thanks for joining us, guys, during this quarantine. You know how it is. We tried to do some interviews, but today at least we'll be joined by the one and only PR guru. When I talk about PR, I talk about public relations. I talk about all the events that you see us publicizing, all the events that you see on Party for Tonight. These are some of the legends that actually put us on and allow us to cover these events. So it's an honor to speak to Melanie today because as I said, she is the guru. Okay, she's trying to join. Otherwise, how's everyone doing? Is everyone well? Good, fantastic. Yeah, so she's about to join.
Hey!
Hello!
It was good.
How are you, Hypress? Are you well?
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm learning how to bake.
How's the quarantine going for you?
So I've got kids, 3 kids. So I'm a teacher as well. So I've become a teacher.
Okay.
Side gig. But yeah, it's going well. They're keeping me busy.
Yeah, no, but I'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Being a mom is also another job. So we do appreciate your time.
Thank you. Got me up and out and ready to, and I got
you know how it is.
I got a shower.
Yes, no way. We got all day. So for people watching live, we're here with the one and only Melanie Hypress. She is a PR legend, specialist, guru, whatever you name it.
Wow.
Social media specialist as well. Most of the events you see us posting on our website, or you see us going to the cover, it's all because of her. So it's an honor to have her. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm just going to shoot quickly because obviously this quarantine has changed everything. This lockdown, this coronavirus has really put a step back in everything. Yeah. I just want to know from your point of view, from a PR's perspective, how is this going to affect the rest of the year? How is this going to affect the events that you guys have already maybe worked with and so forth?
Well, all the concerts and festivals will still happen. They've obviously been postponed. So I think there is going to be a dramatic change. There's not going to be public gatherings for a long time. I think even if the president does, end the lockdown after 21 days, there's definitely still not going to be public gatherings. So I think the online route has been working pretty good. I think it's obviously new to South Africa and just the globe in general. But yeah, with some of the DJs doing their online parties, it's a very different space for me because I'm more touchy-feely, old school kind of socialized kind of person.
Hands on everything.
Hands on, So it's a different space, but it's taken off and it's doing very well.
Okay, no, I do hear you. So do you think because obviously this coronavirus, we don't know actually the proper stats in South Africa, we're just from what we've got on the news, but is it safe for people to go attend events this year? Do you think it's still safe? Later this year, say August, do you think it'll be safe? Do you think maybe the pandemic may come back again because of one person? Those are the questions
I've got my personal views and I've got my professional views. Personally, I think if we have the lockdown for 3 months, we kind of can think it's safer after 3 months with having flattened the curve. I think we really just don't know. Personally, I think we have to depend on the globe. And what we do is very important. But for instance, if we come out of lockdown and then, we open up our borders and people come back into the country with the virus, it starts all over again. So it has to be a global effort. Everybody has to be in it. And because I work on so many international shows, I mean, it's obviously dependent on everybody else as well. I mean, I do stuff with American artists, British artists, people who are based in Dubai. So it has to be a global effort.
You've worked with Tony Braxton. You're about to bring. You were that campaign with Boys to Men about to join us. They had to cancel. So that really has affected it.
Postponed. Let's get it
postponed.
Right. Postponed.
Okay, so there's no problem with money refunds and all that stuff, because we've been hearing people not getting refunds.
No, it's a full refund. The show has been moved to 2021, and I think it's just based on their scheduling, because we have been going back and forth with them. So, and I think maybe just human general fears. So we moved it to next year. I think a lot of the market will probably keep their tickets because it is people with disposable income. Tickets were not, extremely expensive. So, I mean, we haven't got a lot of requests for refunds, but there will be some. There is uncertainty, we don't know if we're going to be, safe next year. But we've given it that long of a gap to hopefully say.
I don't know why people are trying to call me this time. So obviously, I do appreciate that. And now, moving forward, what steps do you think us as event goers, what should we expect for the upcoming events that Two-Tone Communications especially will be in charge of? And what should we not expect? Those type of things. And when attending these events, do we need to wear masks? Do we need to wear gloves? Obviously, sanitizers need to be there. But what measures are you as organizers? What measures will they take to make sure that people are still safe and not touching each other in that way?
Right now, it's just a learning process for everybody. I don't think people have thought that far until we have better understanding of where we stand as a globe, as a nation in the entertainment space. I think people are just trying to figure it all out. I think once we do come out of lockdown, we have to figure these things out. What we are personally doing, obviously, I think as human beings, as just one man, I think we are a lot more aware of germs. Whereas we didn't ever think about this back, 2 weeks ago, we didn't think about reaching out for a pack of cigarettes or bread or anything on a shelf. We now think about that again. So I think it's just a learning curve for all of us. I think there will be, I really don't think there's going to be the traditional events as such where we can have 10,000 people events for a while. Lockdown we might come out of it in 21 days.
Very sad.
We're definitely not going back to the norm. Unfortunately, not for 6 months, I don't believe. So let's party online.
And we should pray, so we should hope that everything goes well. What advice can you give people that follow? Really, I see you have a lot of admirers. I see people really look up to you. What advice would you give them now that they've started this, this talent of theirs? What would you say? What advice would you say? Should they not give up?
I do worry. This is obviously a first for all of us to go through. I think this will damage a lot of small businesses. And I think if you've literally just started your agency or your business, or you've gone into a specific career, not to be insensitive, be strong, have faith, keep working hard. There will be sun. There will be sunshine on the other side of this.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Mel. So off the record now, this is no more PR questions, For you guys also watching, we've known Mel for about, let's say 5-6 years now. We've been in the game,
That's been a while.
We met you before your mother, right?
Yeah, I've birthed 2 kids. They both.
Oh, you birthed 2 kids.
And then I've inherited a 3rd one, so they keep me quite entertained.
So as a super mom, how do you juggle everything? How do you attend events? How do you reply to emails and still take care of those beautiful kids of yours?
I have a very, very, very supportive partner, amazing husband. I do, hopefully after the lockdown, have my nanny back, but she's very, very hands-on.
Oh, yes.
A 24-hour. She's actually the real mom. I just gave birth to them. But She's amazing. And then I've obviously got my mom and aunts and people who are very involved. I'm amazed none of them have come in the room. I don't know how they're keeping them away.
I was waiting for that.
But yeah, I've got a very supportive team that help me along the way every single day.
Okay.
So
but yes, you're blessed. I think you're blessed and lucky to have people around you. And no, we really thank you again for your time and really appreciate you. We're looking forward to more projects together. And
how's things your side?
Oh, things on our side, it's been obviously quiet. You know, there's no events we can advertise, but I think we're just trying to take it creatively and focus on the online projects. You know, no one saw that coming.
Are you getting non-corona emails at all? Because
I know the only corona email.
Every email I get is about corona, and it's like I can't. You know, I also have a blog for those who don't know, and you just. Sorry? You
just dropped a press release now. What does that have corona?
And I was so excited. It's not corona related. So I'm working on a cool project for Can Do. And yeah, check it out. I mean, it's probably going to go online soon. But and everybody watching also can check out. I'm sure you're going to put it up on your site. They can check it up on my blog after you put it up. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we're living in very interesting times. But yeah, before I go, you know, everybody be strong. It's a difficult time for all of us. We're going to get through it. And
Amen.
There is sunshine on the other side. And I mean, use this time wisely. I'm getting to actually know my children. Getting to spend quality time with them. You know, obviously we have the stress of no money and what next week. But you know, it's here. There's nothing we can do about it. So make the most of it.
Let's face the music.
You know? Yeah. Make the most of it. Check up on your friends and don't check up on your friends who live alone, and also check up on your friends who socialites, because it's very hard for a person like me who's out every single night to be locked up in a house, you know. So check up on your friends.
And I think this is the best time that social media has really shown itself, you know. If it wasn't for social media, I don't think none of us could, you know, do all these things. All these challenges.
I was single. I was thinking if I was in my 20s, I don't know how I'd cope, because 20 years ago there wasn't social media. Well, it was just starting up, but I'd be posting on MySpace, and it wouldn't. I mean, it's not the same effect. So I worry most for my friends who live alone. I worry for artists, people who are really not making money at this time. It's tough.
It's tough. But as I say to everyone, they should just pray. They should pray and just thank God they're alive and they don't have the corona, and then. Yeah, just hope for the best, you know.
And you know what? We're African and we're young, so we'll get through corona.
I will get it.
So Ndaba Mandela has had corona and he's completely healed, and you know he's cured. And
they don't talk about that. They don't talk about that.
No corona talk.
No corona.
But yeah, keep well and keep in touch.
Anyway, much love. We'll keep in touch. Thank you so much, Mom. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so are you guys still there? You're trying to cancel? Yeah, guys, so that was Hypress, aka Melanie G, RAMJEE, one of the biggest in the game of PR. Do watch out for her. We'll be releasing some press releases from her, from Two Tone Communications. Please do give her a follow. Follow her page as well. And guys, let's stay connected. Let's be together. Let's stay connected actually during this quarantine, you know. Not necessarily being together, but let's stay connected. And yeah. Shout out, guys. Thank you so much once again, and be safe. Yeah.